UFOs are real, and the new energy that powers them, quote unquote, could change our future, an expert claims. This article made me consider, the author says, another less often considered motive for the government waiting to keep the existence of ET crafts, also commonly referred to as UFOs. That motive might be clear of losing the astronomical profits that they get from the new, now typical energy sources, because once the alien technology became public knowledge, the government and greedy elite would no longer have the power, no pun intended. So this could also reinforce theories as to why the government military is secretly working to reverse engineer these alien technologies so that they never lose the stranglehold on the business of providing energy to the masses. Via UK, Express UK says UFOs are real and use extremely advanced technology that could lead to breakthroughs in energy production on Earth. It was sensationally claimed recently. Jan Harzen, one of the world's top UFO investigators, said his organization had proved over the past 50 years that flying saucers really exist. Mr. Harzen is executive director of the Mutual UFO Network, or MUFON, the world's biggest organization dedicated to UFO and alien research. The US-based organization maintains a database of sightings and encounters that's updated daily with many cases investigated. It has so far analyzed more than 100,000 UFO cases, and many are explained away, but the organization says around 5% have no earthly explanation. Mr. Harzen was speaking in response to recent revelations that the US government plowed millions of dollars into a top-secret investigation into the potential threat posed by these extraterrestrial, or whatever they are, these UFOs, because of course they're national security interests, not only for the US, but they appear worldwide. Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico, China, France, Italy, Greece, the United Kingdom, India, everywhere. Now, he said MUFON has been investigating and researching the UFO phenomenon since 1969. He says the group's analysis of over 100,000 UFO reports over the past 5 decades has shown 3 things to be true. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. So they say that 3 things have been shown to be true. 1, UFOs are real. 2, UFOs represent extremely advanced technology. And 3, tremendous breakthroughs will happen if we make it safe for our scientists and engineers to study this phenomenon unimpeded. He said these breakthroughs involve the field of propulsion, energy, communication, biology, and consciousness, just to name a few. Many UFO believers are convinced that UFOs are powered by a quote-unquote free energy system that has no cost to produce. There is a growing conspiracy theory that the US government already knows how to harness this power after allegedly recovering a crashed UFO at Roswell back in July of 1974. However, the theory claims that those behind the fossil fuel industry have suppressed its existence so they can continue to cash in on their power source. Now, it comes after recent revelations about the Pentagon's Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program, ATIP for short, featured U.S. Navy footage of a mystery UFO off the coast of San Diego in the U.S. Navy drills of November 2004. Louis Elizondo, the former intelligence officer who ran the ATIP and then outed it, said it defied the laws of physics because they were hypersonic speeds. These crafts would go from one point to the other in the blink of an eye and stop just above the surface of the water, things that we can't do today. Now, Mr. Harrison said the news was a turning point in UFO investigation. He told Space.com, "This is just the tip of the iceberg. MUFON's military vaults are full of such videos and data on these objects. Now that the spill gates have opened, a little, it's time for the rest to come out in an orderly fashion. He says, and in doing so, it makes it safe for our scientists and engineers to study this phenomenon without fear of ridicule or retribution, but with funding provided by Congress and private industry. Alejandro Rojas, spokesman for Scientific Coalition of Ufology, SCU for short, said being unexplained did not mean the UFOs were alien. He said, remember, the U is for unidentified and not alien. We don't know what these things are. And just because we get uncomfortable with the idea of aliens does not mean we should not investigate when the people who pilot our most advanced technology say they encounter something that outclasses their aircraft. It would be highly negligent not to investigate, obviously, and I agree with him. Stephen Aftergood of the Project on Government Secrecy at the Federation of American Scientists in Washington, D.C., also urged caution. He said it is somewhat dismaying to see how quickly unidentified aerial phenomena are publicly interpreted and portrayed as UFOs of possibly extraterrestrial origin. Collectively, he said, we should all be becoming more intelligent and more perspective, not more stupid and gullible. And I agree with him. This is by John Austin, Express UK on Bended Reality. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support.